So what I can say, these are train heaters and 35 kilowatts, and I have a really beautiful switch here, just a wire. So let's start the heater. Yeah, that's it. The heater is on. No smoke, nothing. It's sounding really good. No problems with it. So now we will look how many operating hours it has, because I'm curious of this. So a really big surprise for this one, we have 1 hour operation, 1 hour switched on time. So I'm not sure what happened to this heater over time, but I have a few others, and some of them had even 3, 5, 7,000 hours. So this one, I don't know, maybe the ECU was changed, maybe the heater never worked, probably we'll never know. Okay, so let's go back and see another one. Hello everybody, and in this video I have to do a little bit of voiceover because my microphone was acting up from this point. And what we are doing here, I received, I don't know, 14, 15 heaters from our railroad company, and these heaters were not started from 2002, 2005, something like that. So these are really old heaters, and I just show you how one starts after 20 years only by changing an electrode and yes, the fuel nozzle. So what I'm doing here, I will try to show you on another heater, because I was confident that everything is fine and all they need is just a little bit of usual maintenance. So first let's change the nozzle, and this is what we do here. And after that we will change the electrode also. As you can see, it's just a regular maintenance. So normally I would not change the electrodes, but these were a little bit bent and also had some marks that they are a little bit used. Now what we will do, we will mount the burner head onto the heat exchanger, connect the hoses, electrical cables and everything else. And now we are ready to start the heater. So I put in the switch, the pump started, the water pump, I can hear the blower. I heard the valve opening, but nothing. I didn't hear sparks. So this tells me that it could be that the spark generator is defective. Okay, let me try again. And this time I remove my switch and I remove the heater from power, because it didn't burn. We don't care about heater cooling down. Just again to see if there is really no spark. Yes, so the valve opens, the fuel opens, but there's no spark. Let me check. Well, here in this part we are checking, so I'm checking if there is some fuel return into the tank, because these heaters have two lines, and if the pump is working, the fuel must go back, and I found out that there is no fuel coming back. So we cannot blame it only on the spark, on the missing spark, but also we need to check the pump first, because this is a bigger issue than the missing spark, because that's an easy repair. So there is a filter right here at the inlet. Let's take it out to see how it looks. This could be the only reason that the pump is not pulling fuel. If this is clean, then well, I'm sorry, but the pump is defective, and that would be a really expensive repair, but still worth it. This is clean, which is good, but the bad part is it's dry. It's completely dry. Should we try to put some fuel from the top? Yeah, right here in the nozzle. Maybe we can activate the pump. Alright, so I will try to prime the pump, so I have a little bit of fuel here in this syringe. Let's put some fuel and let's try to rotate the fan, because the fan is the one driving the pump, and unfortunately I see no movement in the fuel, so this is not good at all. There is another possibility. There is a small plastic clutch behind of the blower that is defective. I will check that also. So for this we will take down the wheel. Yeah, just a little bit tightened. Usually workshops end up breaking this down. Yeah, that happens. And now let's remove the blower. Yeah, the clutch is gone. Now this can mean two things. One, that the clutch is defective and it has its time, or the worst, that the pump is blocked. So you can see it has a little bit of thing here, and this one is all rounded. The moment of truth. And guys, the pump is locked. Well, this is just our lock. So this is actually a problem that I never faced before. So I had pumps that didn't work, but I never had pumps that are locked. You know what? I decided to finish this video professionally, and what we are going to do, we will change the pump. So this is the old one, this is the new one. I already moved the electronics because it comes like this. It has the nozzle already, it has the solenoid, it has the blower motor, but it's without ECU and without the rest of the components. And also I have to move these heating cartridges, which are an extra on this model, and this is only on train heaters. On bus heaters we don't have these two extra heaters. So this I don't have now as a new spare part, so I will move these to the new pump, and then we will do the testing. Actually, we have no luck with this one, and problems are just going and going. So the thing is, these heating elements that I took down from the old one, I cannot fix them in no way to the new pump. So because it's a different fixture here, and the new pump has only one, this has two in the inlet outlet. Also the cable is a little bit different, but that should not be a problem because I can solve it. But the problem is there is no way I can fix it. It's with different screws, and everything is different. So I can show you on the new heater. Yeah, it's only one, and it's a special bracket here. So what we should do is we need to use an old pump. It's the only way. So here we are again, and this is the moment of truth. So we changed a lot of things. We put a new old pump. We changed the solenoid valve because the other one we had on this pump, it was dismantled and I'm not sure why. So we put a new one because I don't wanna mess with it anymore. The new nozzle, electrode, and we have a spark generator or ignition coil. Also brand new from an old one. So let's see what happens. I'm curious now, and hopefully the heater will start. So I switched it on. The fan is starting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so the heater is starting, it's smoking a little bit, that we can, okay, it stopped. So probably it's not seeing the flame. If the ECU is defective also, I will go home. I will not do anything anymore with this heater. So first of all, let me give the heater a little bit more air, because actually this pump is not the pair of this cap, so it could be that the setting for the CO2 is way off. So let's try to open up the air a little bit to the heater, and I will do my hot stop again. You should not do this, but here let's say we are somehow in a safe and controlled environment. Let's start again. Okay, so now the heater started, but it's not going into the second step, which says to me that the ECU is not seeing the flame. Oh my god, so I'm having a great time with this heater. I don't think there's nothing we can do, because there is a photo cell in the ECU. And the glass is clear because I looked at it. Man. So I had a really lucky day today with this heater. And I'm working on it for more than 2.5 hours, and it keeps getting better and better. Well, it is the next day, and I'm already tired of this heater. Now we have changed everything. So this one, as it was before, we could have thrown it in the trash because everything is wrong. So the pump is locked, the ECU is not seeing the flame, and this means we worked for nothing because we couldn't save the nothing from the old heater. Yeah, maybe the blower motor and a spark generator, the ignition coil. That's it. So let's try this one. Hopefully this will work. So I will use my switch, and hopefully it will start. Alright, so the heater starts, it goes into the high speed, which means it detects the flame. So this is a good sign. And I think it's safe to say this one works. Well, this one. We can say this one because we changed everything. Good. So we will set the CO2 now. And I guess we can say that the heater is done. Well, not really the video I wanted to make, but it's not always how you want it. So setting the CO2, it's Alright, so I zoomed out a little bit. Here we have the tool 11.2, so I would go until about 10.5. That's usually how I set them, in the middle of the two values. So now it's 11. It's going down. Oh, just a little bit more. Good. And now I am confident that we can secure the cap, and the CO2 setting is good. Yes, you can see it's decreasing, and this will be fine. We are close to the middle, and it's this is just good. So guys, I didn't want to make this a repair video, but this is how it turned out. Anyway, it was an interesting repair, let's say so. A little bit annoying, but yeah, that's it. This is things that can happen in all kind of services. Yeah, okay guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Bye bye.